Welcome, Troillet.
So I'm very happy to share with you part of my life with 25 years of expedition into the thin airs of Himalaya. And today I have a feeling that my challenge could be your challenge. I'm going to tell you 4 strong adventures I had on 8,000 meter peaks. The first one, Mount Everest, North Face ascent in 43 hours up and down, a record. Then Everest first descent on snowboard. And then the winter ascent, first winter ascent with, without oxygen on Alpine Style on 8,000 meter peak, the Glacier. And the end, we have the experience of the death. In 1986, August 29th, when we start to go to the base of the North Face of Everest, we decide to climb a new style. The very little equipment, we had no tent, no sleeping bag, no mattress, no ropes, and of course, no oxygen. Alpine Style is nothing equipment used to climb up and down, and we had an innovation to climb day and night. So we start that climb at 10 o'clock at night. It's easy to climb at night because it's nothing to see, you don't stop. And of course, it's cold. When you walk, you warm up. We reach the next morning, 10 o'clock, about 8,000 meters. And we take the chance to be on the sun during the day, the few hours, the sun on the North Face. And then we put back our equipment. It takes about 2 hours, because we are very slow over there because of lack of oxygen. And then we start again about 10, 11 o'clock to go to the summit. And at 8,400 meters, we face a deep snow, and we have the snow up our chest. So we think that we always can make 1 or 2 more steps. We start to dig a big trail with ice axe, ski poles, go overhead and pull down the snow and make 1 step, 2 steps, and do it again up to 200 meters until we reach the west ridge of Everest. Then we went to the summit. It was 1:30 in the afternoon, the 30th of August, and we spent an hour and a half over there taking pictures, laying down, looking around. So amazing scenery because we were seeing the cloud coming from Nepal, covering all the peaks below 7,000 meters. Just amazing scenery. And then a small wind came, and tell us, hey boys, it's the time to move down, because otherwise we're going to stay over there. We have only 30% of oxygen over there, so the mind doesn't work normally. So we start to step down, few steps, and then we decide to sit on our butt, control the speed with ice axe and crampon, and we slide down the north face, the 3,000 meters of it, in about 3.5 hours. When we arrived down, well, they said, if we had a snowboard. So, 10 years later, I came back with a snowboard. And after 2 attempts was the bad weather and the dangerous condition of avalanche, the third time I went with a fantastic Sherpa, Appa, who now has been 20 times on summit of Everest with clients. And then we come like a pure Alpine Style. You wanted to know what is this Alpine Style. Not much equipment, nothing. And then we reached 8,700 meters, and Appa said, hey, Papa Jean, no, we cannot make to the summit today, we are too late. Sometime 2 o'clock in the afternoon. For the last 150 meters, it will take us about 3 hours to go. We don't go fast, 50 meters an hour. It was hard for me, because it's just right there. I could have snowboard from the summit down, but Appa has so much experience. And I went 20 meters, so a bit more. And I have to talk to myself and decide to say, he's certainly right not to go, because I have to surf during the night down, and I don't know where I go. And I have 2,500 meters big wall below me, and I cannot make one mistake on every turn. So put my snowboard and make 4, 5, 6 turns, sit down or on my knee or my butt and breathe normally again. And then I do the one slowly and waiting also for Appa. At 8,000 meters, I saw a small tent, blue tent from Masa Todaka. The Japanese wanted to climb solo the north ridge of Everest. So I went there to say hello and tell about the story, how was the face and the snow. And it was fantastic because it was 4 o'clock in the afternoon at the tea time, so I have a cup with him. Then I wish him good luck and finish my touring down to the North Col in a beautiful sunset. What a lucky boy I was to be over there. And then, when I arrived to Advanced Base Camp, 6,400 meters, there was no more snow, so it was the end. I was thinking for another expedition on Dolagiri in the winter. I didn't know what's the winter, but I want to see what is really cold it is. It was minus 40, minus 50 most of the time. And we were, Erard, Loreton, and Pierre-Alain Steiner with me, 3. We chose the east face, not the Marl route, but east face, straight up, big wall, 2,000 meter wall from 6,000 to 8,000, and the summit is 6,167 meters. The difficulty of that moment is the ice was black and really hard. We could put the crampon 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters inside, and we have no ropes because small one in case we need 7 millimeters, only to save if something goes wrong. But 2,000 meters, we reach 8,000 meters at night, and we decide to spend a few hours until the day arrives. So we try to find deep snow to get inside and get warm. But there was not enough snow. We just have to make a small platform, sit there on our backpack, and we have one sleeping bag for the 3 of us. So one moment to the Pierre-Alain, one moment to Erard, and then all night, what was nice, we were still alive because we were shaking and the teeth was still making noise. So it was fantastic because we were alive. And in the morning, the most difficult moment is to start to move again that frozen body. All the articulation was hard, minus 50 and windy. So we thought again we can move 1 or 2 steps more up. The summit was just right there. So We start to climb, we make 10 steps, and stop, breathe again, 10 steps. We were really tired. But slowly we make to the summit. And then we arrive at the summit and no, it's another one above. So we went back down, up again. We arrived again, no, it's another one. The fourth one was the summit because when we arrived at the summit, the ridge was going down. The north face was quite steep and the south face was even steeper. So we were at the summit. With only 10, 15 minutes, a frozen face with a lot of ice around the face was fantastic. We kept the beard because it kept warm. And then we started to walk down the east ridge because it was the normal ridge and easy. And I can feel on the way down that Pierre-Alain getting really tight, losing some time balance. So I tied him down and helped him to go down to the bottom of the ridge. And then we arrived down on the plateau. We have another 1.5 kilometers to walk flat. And Pierre-Alain wanted just to lay down and sleep. But at that temperature, if we start to fall asleep, you got few chances to wake up again. It's a nice death because you don't feel anything, you just fall asleep and die. So I pushed Pierre-Alain until we reach the snow hole we dug before, and Erard went ahead and make some tea. And inside, the snow hole was nice and warm, just -10 only. So we went down to base camp, and then it happens last year. We were in Shishapangma, another 8,046 meters in Tibet, with a young climber, because I don't feel many old crazy boy like me to climb. So I went to see young boy, Jean-Yves Frederickson. We tried to climb the south face, it's 2,000 meters, beautiful route, British route, and we start at night. In the afternoon, we reached about 7,400 meters, and up there was very windy, under 120 kilometers an hour. And at the time, the wind was so strong that the rocks was flying and landing down the couloir where we were climbing up. So on the way up, we were always like this. Oh, watch, one is there. Oh, watch, one is there. So we did 500 meters up the couloir. Then at the end, we said, if we keep going, we will go to the summit, yes, but coming down at night, not knowing where the rock's coming and getting one behind our head, it's too dangerous. We give up. We don't climb, finish the bottom at night, at dark, and at 2 o'clock, we reach the glacier, the flat glacier down, and we cross the 3 Italian friends were attempting the same route than we did. So we turned from the condition, hard ice over there, and the 3 guys left, and they said, use our tent. We went inside the tent until they rise, and we wake up because we hear some noise, snow step, coming towards the tent. We went outside to look, and we saw only 2 guys. We didn't have to ask them. We saw the face. It's enough, and they were crying as soon as they were close to us. They told us, Robbie fell down 700 meters. He's laying down to the cone, avalanche cone down there, 200 meters away. So we get slowly together, especially the mind, and because of my old experience, they asked me to help them, and of course I will do. So we went, the 4 of us, to look for the man, but I told them to stay down until I packed Robbie. So I took a sleeping bag, and I put into the sleeping bag the dead body. Then I told them to come, and they can touch and talk to Robbie the last time. Then we carry in a small hole down, put in the snow, have a nice scenery between us, and walk back to the base camp. And the mother, Robbie's, says that we should bring back the body back to Italy, to Bergamo. So we went back, and that moment, there was Spanish, Italian, Tibetan, Nepali, French, Swiss. We were a team together, very strong team. For one situation like this, we were just friends. We went over there, pick back the body, bring down to base camp, and then kayak to the next village. And then they carry him back to Bergamo. So the sad story is this, but this year, but just 6 weeks ago, I came back from expedition in Himalaya again with Jean-Yves Frederiksen. And a great moment, and a fantastic moment of the expedition when I reached Geneva and I can see my family, my wife and the 3 kids, and Jean-Yves, his wife and the 2 kids. And this year I make a big surprise to my daughter, 10-year-old, Justine. She has a birthday the 15th of October. And at the end, I will think that renouncement is not a failure, because I think living is victory. Thank you for your attention.